Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the C-Note Files. I am your host, CM Palmer, and today is kind of a follow-up video from my previous video on the facial recognition of the PlayStation camera. One of the other cool things it does do is voice recognition. So I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how that works and some of its limited capabilities immediately after launch. Let's get started. So as you can see, I'm at the login screen for the PlayStation 4. The video camera is still set up in its original location for the same video that I did previously on the facial recognition logins. But this is a little different. Much like the way Xbox One works for voice recognition, the PlayStation 4 has some of those features built in as well if you have the camera attached. What you do have to do though is you have to say PlayStation and it will recognize your voice. That actually brings up the limited language that it knows of, as you can see in the small drop-down menu that just appeared. You do get a certain time limit in order to respond to whatever the dialogue is up there, and it will show you different options depending on which screen you're currently in. So let's see this one work now. PlayStation, login, user 1. And as you can see, it just allows me to log in. The weird thing is that this actually has to be powered on. Unlike the Xbox, you can't actually turn it on from standby mode just with your voice. This is what one of the limitations I wish that Sony gets over with some future update. But for now, it is pretty cool. So again, I can say PlayStation. PlayStation, power, and then I could do different things with the power. Instead, I'm just going to say home screen, and it will bring me back to the home screen. Now I could say start, and it will actually start that game for me. While that's firing up, I'm actually going to turn on the DualShock 4 here. When I do that, it's going to ask me who's actually using this controller. It's going to be myself, so let me just, I'll go ahead and pause the video while I get out of this game here. Okay, so now that I'm back at the start screen, the home screen again, one of the other things that you can do is if you have the DualShock 4 turned on and registered, the L2 button actually will bring up the options for what you can do at that particular screen with voice recognition. Again, it's a limited set of commands, so you can only do what is available to you at that particular screen when you do the hot word detection or you hit the L2 button on the DualShock 4. So it is limited, but one of the things that I can do is if I go up here, I can say PlayStation. And then I can select the name of a game. I could say the Playroom, and it will bring me right to the Playroom. I could do PlayStation, Flower, and it will bring me up to Flower. And then if I wanted to, I could simply execute the game by saying the hot word detection down below. So you can get the idea of the way voice recognition works with this. Again, it's a limited set of instructions that it understands and knows about. But other than that, it is pretty cool. It's a nice feature to see added with the PlayStation 4. And like I said, hopefully Sony expands on this because having the camera always on is a pretty cool feature. So PlayStation, power, log out. And it doesn't allow me to log out. So I'm just going to go ahead and click log out. And that'll wrap it up for this episode of the C-Note Files. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on my Twitter page. Let me know if you got questions. I'll try to be as active as I can on the channel. But until then, take care.
Okay, everybody. Today's shout out goes out to Wololo. He is a very respected member of the PSP and PS Vita hacking scene. Very active again on Twitter. You can see his Twitter up here at twitter.com/FRWOLLO. Hopefully I didn't butcher his name and pronounced it correctly. But he's a well-respected member. He's got thousands of followers, always posting news about the Vita, the PSP, and all the various VHBL exploits that come out. In addition to his Twitter page, he does have his wololo.net website where he's got the /talk forums where you can get a lot of information regarding Vita custom firmware, PSP custom firmware, VHBL exploits, and what he refers to as ninja releases. If you don't know what I'm talking about, become a member on his forum. You'll get to know what that means, as well as who to interact with and how to stay in touch with him. But again, he's a well-respected member in the scene. So check out his Twitter and his forum page and his homepage here. Hope he appreciates the shout out. Take care, everybody.